Okay, so we're back with a Rossdown model. Okay, first thing I want you should have sketched this with your 2 axes added, like I said in the last video. Okay, first thing is highlight each of the titles in the boxes, please, the bits in bold. All right, next of all, the first stage, traditional subsistence economy, very poor economy, agriculturally based. Most people are farmers. Little manufacturing, not many things are made. Now, if a country is not making anything, they can't be making any money, okay? Because if you manufacture, that means you're making a product to sell to the rest of the world, so your country can get rich. Few external links. There are very few links with other countries. In here, 2 examples, okay, of countries: Togo, Togo, and Chad, Chad. Most African nations fit in this area right now, okay? Second, preconditions for takeoff. External links are developed. I want you to put the word trade out here. Okay, so they start to make links with other countries through trade and immigration, maybe. Resources are exploited, so they start to use their own natural resources, be it coal, oil, gas, metals, wood, anything. Okay. Next of all, transport infrastructure. All right, starts to develop. So they start to develop transport within their own country, so people can move around and fill jobs. Population continues to increase. We'd have a high birth rate. A lot of people still having a lot of kids. 2 examples in here: the Philippines and Nigeria. Okay, so in this one here, you can put Philippines and Nigeria. Third one, all right, so the takeoff. Now, this is sustained growth. So what's going to happen in here? Okay, economy expands rapidly. So that means the economy grows rapidly. Lots of people working, lots of different jobs, lots of money being made. All right. Unfortunately, inequalities intensify. Okay, so the cities start to get richer, the countrysides tend to get poorer. All right, just want to add China, Brazil, Russia. They can go in there. All right, so China, Brazil, and Russia are still in there. Now, the drive to maturity. Okay, what's a key word in here is diversification of the economy. Now, you want to draw a little line out. The diversification of an economy means to have people working in lots of different jobs. All right, so your economy isn't based on just one product, selling just one thing. You got people working in farming and mining, you got people working in factories, you've got people working in technology and retail and mechanics and all these different things. So if one sector decreases, the whole place doesn't collapse. Okay. Services. The next thing is development of services, health, education. Okay, so now the country's starting to develop its health and education services. All right. Population growth. Population growth begins to slow down. All right. And you can put just highlight Ireland and Spain in here. Okay, so Ireland and Spain would be in this group just here. Now over to stage 5, the age of high mass consumption, very quickly. All right, advanced economy, advanced systems. All right, and what else do I want to add? Where does it say finance in here somewhere? I want to add 2 things: finance and insurance would be out here. Okay, a lot of finance jobs and stuff like that. Countries you can add are UK and Germany. You can just highlight those 2. USA would be in there as well. All right. Now, the last little bit as well, okay, is there's some weaknesses. This is Anglo-centric. It's based on North America and Western Europe. So after this one here, okay, not all countries follow these steps. All right, and you can circle Bahamas. Now we're going to draw a little arrow. So after I say not all countries follow these steps, Bahamas, and draw a little arrow coming up somewhere in here. You can write Bahamas along the top of the 3rd box. All right, because what the Bahamas did was, we were here a long time ago. Skip this completely. Okay, because the Bahamas has never been a big manufacturer. Bahamas went in here because of tourism and finance. We skipped to somewhere between these 2. Now our economy is not big enough to make it to these 2 steps, so I don't know if we ever really will. Bahamas will be stuck somewhere in around here. All right, not a bad thing, but just be clear, not all countries follow these steps. All right. Also, it does not look at variations within a country. Okay, and again, here's an example. In the UK, there are great disparities in the level of development. So within a country, not everybody in the UK or USA is rich. Not everybody is poor. but this just says, oh, a country will go like this. It doesn't talk about what happens within that specific country. Okay, so you need to know Rostow's model. Like I said, I'll put a video up with that. Deindustrialization, very quickly, just the definition, just here. Deindustrialization is a long-term decline in manufacturing. So after a country, it's all good and rosy when a country is getting richer and richer and richer, okay, because it's making lots of stuff, its industry is going very well. Then what happens is, at a certain point, the industry will start to decline, okay, and people move away from that. It tends to be quite bad because nobody is ever prepared for it. All right, so that's just a definition on deindustrialization. Multinational corporations, again, the top box, have a little read through it, okay. Organization operates in large numbers of countries. Research and development are concentrated in developed countries, while assembly and production are made in countries, poorer countries, developing countries. Okay, we're not going to look at that case study because it's dated. Again, advantages, disadvantages. You saw that in New Wider World. All right, you can put in New Wider World page, it was 141. Okay, so you can put in New Wider World 144 across the top or beside this. It has more advantages and disadvantages. This will help you answer part of your homework. Shouldn't be anything overly difficult in there. All those words are pretty straightforward. Okay, let me see as well. Don't want to do anything there. No, I don't want to do any of that. Oh yes, sorry, I do. The changing nature of multinationals, that's all I want to look at. Okay, you want to highlight these 3 bullet points here. So reduced demand and increased competition. There's huge competition around the world now, okay, in most sectors. Create unfavorable conditions. In order to survive, multinational companies, okay, that's what MNCs are, multinational companies have used 3 strategies: rationalization, reorganization, diversification. So we've already talked about that, how firms will try and produce more than just one thing. All right, they'll have those varied interests we talked about right at the start of the lesson. Okay, so that, again, if that one product isn't selling well, they've got backups. All right, reorganization, improvements in production, administration. They're always trying to save on costs, so they'll keep reorganizing themselves to find the cheapest way of making their products so they can save money. And then also, again, rationalization, slim down workforce, replace them with machines. So as technology increases, there'll be more machines working, which costs them less because they don't have to pay wages or sick leave or anything like that. The next page, very quickly, this is your assignment. Very simple. Okay, question 1, A and B. What are transnational corporations? Name 3. Okay, so use New Wider World for this. All right, very simple. And then you're not going to do 2. I'm going to do question 3. Give 4 advantages and 4 disadvantages of TNCs. All right, so again, 8 marks, full sentences, 4 advantages, 4 disadvantages, New Wider World or the pages above. And number 5, define the term globalization. Okay, very simple. That's in New Wider World. I showed you where it was on what page. Scratch out 5 and put 2. That's only worth 2 marks. Okay, very simple. Answer in your folder sheet, take a photo of it and email it to me, or put it on Plus Portal. Okay, please write in full sentences, and again, that shouldn't take you any more than kind of 15 minutes. Okay, so that is our work for today, done and dusted. I know there's a lot of notes, but go through it nice and slow, and we're almost finished industry. Any questions, get me on WhatsApp, please.